Join us as we take a look at how new technologies are driving the aggregate industry, improving safety, reducing downtime, slashing costs, and allowing quarries to have a continuous workflow.
We started back in 2012 with the hybrid units. We saw that this is definitely not going to be a trend, it's going to be a must. So we've looked at the hybrid and we started working with the hybrid systems 4 years ago. It was a lot of work, we had to invest, but now it's really paying off for our company.
We already introduced our hybrid last year, and our hybrid was the first stage 4 compliant 20-ton model, and we were the first who are applying lithium-ion technology. So this is a really unique machine in the market.
Kleemann has always built machines with electric drives because we think it's more efficient than hydraulic drives. It's a hybrid model because we say in quarries you would want to plug the machine into the mains and then keep the diesel engine off and run it from the mains.
We're investing a hell of a lot into this area. 80% of all our units are now hybrid drive. So I'm sure that within 2 years we'll be completely hybrid drive.
We still keep the diesel engine because we want the machine to stay flexible. Nevertheless, we have the opportunity to plug it into the mains.
If you can switch off the engine, you're also, we call it uptiming your unit, because if an engine breaks down today and you've got a major breakdown on an engine, it can be 6-8 weeks deliveries. So on a hybrid unit, if the engine does break down, I can just plug in straight away into a generator or onto another electrical source, and I can run my unit straight away. The environmental sector are asking for this, maybe 4 or 5 years' time, that when you've got a construction machine and it's working inside the city, that they don't want a diesel engine running. And I'm sure this is going to happen. So we're running the plant on 0 emissions, and this is what the people are looking for. So hybrid is coming, and hybrid's there to stay.
Nowadays, it's very easy to manage fleets of machinery and to anticipate maintenance proactively.
As a manufacturer, we're able to monitor the machines closer than ever, and across all industries now, telematics has become the major development. So using the trends or watching the trends that we can see in our machines, it allows us to give a better view of what the customer actually needs, develop our machines in the direction that we see the trends and we see coming back from our information on telemetry.
Today the customer, he wants to know everything, and it's going to happen on here. It's the mobile phone, and the telematics is going to give him all the information he needs. So if he's got a problem on his unit, he can see it, the boss can see it on his mobile, it's going back to the company, we've got a headquarters there. Sometimes we can see the problems on the units before the customer can see it.
So revolutionizing the industry in many ways. It is improving efficiency, it's reducing total cost of ownership, it's improving safety for people working with the machines. So it has a very significant impact. Future machine control. This will allow people to control machines remotely. This will have a big impact on safety at the working job site.
It'll much more go into automation, so the machine taking over the tasks of the operator, doing adjustment by itself, analyzing the material and adjusting to the material.
We would like to have remote control of machines, so we're able to do more remotely, not having to visit the site, not having to tear machines apart and go into a dusty, sometimes dangerous environment.
These units are working in dangerous areas. There's excavators there, there's noise, it's dust and everything. So if we can take the human aspect away from there, we're protecting the people also from this, as I call it sometimes, a hostile environment where these units are operating.
Well, we've seen a lot of what's been happening here, but if you'd like to find out more, then check out our other videos for further insights and expert comments of other challenges in the industry, plus how new technologies and innovations are trying to solve them and ultimately reducing costs for customers.